power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We are going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca Performance. Their common name is killer whale, and these guy whales have their own personal names: Takara, Sakari, Kamea, and joining us right here out front, we have Tua and How You Get. Kamea is the youngest of the whales at just 7 years old, and her mom, Takara, is the oldest at 29 years old. Takara is the matriarch of our pod, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry, or healthcare behaviors. And joining us today, we have Carrie, Joel, and Laura to help demonstrate some of those behaviors. One of the very first husbandry behaviors we teach the whales is called a fluke present, where the whale presents their tail flukes to their trainer, as Tua is demonstrating over to my left. Not only does this give us a great view of their entire body, but it allows us access to the easy-to-see veins in the white underside of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians will join us at least once a month to collect a blood sample from these veins, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the procedure. You also might notice Laura giving Tua a tail massage in this position. Killer whales have very sensitive skin, so this is a great way for us to build our relationships with them. But collecting blood is just one way we can ensure their health. Another important diagnostic is how much each animal weighs. We weigh them on a weekly basis, and Kelly is helping demonstrate how we do so over to my right. In one of these recent rat pools, we have a killer whale size scale. We will ask the whales to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto it. But you might notice a portion of Kayuka's body, from his dorsal fin down to his tail fluke, remains in the water. This is called the peduncle, which contains several large muscles and can weigh hundreds of pounds. In order to get an accurate weight on the whales, we will ask them to lift their tails up and out of the water. And this is how we know, as of Tuesday morning, Kayuka weighs in at. It is important that we get accurate weights on all of the whales to make sure our younger ones are growing properly and to make sure our older ones are maintaining a healthy weight. Husbandry behaviors like these ensure that the whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mother and other whales. Here at SeaWorld, they play follow the leader with us by mimicking our movements. And today, Tua will play follow the leader with some of you. If you're seated in the section to my left in front of Tua, why don't you wave to him with your left hand? Okay, let's see what happens. see, he is paying close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals. We often see them spy hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. And with your help again, Tour will be demonstrating this with a behavior called a sighting valve. That same section, take your left pointer finger, put it straight out in front of you, and throw it across your right shoulder. Perfect! It looks like Tour has taken off, and he will be making his way to the bottom of the pool at 40 feet deep before exiting right for the center. Here it comes, 21-year-old Tour! Wow, great job! Killer whales communicate in many ways, and using vocalizations is one of them. We have a very special family joining Kaique down at the glass to my right, and they will be asking him to demonstrate one of those vocalizations whenever you're ready. Did you know scientists believe that when killer whales leap out of the water, it is a way of them communicating and making their presence known? You see, sound travels about 4.5 times faster in the water than it does in the air. So when their bodies crash back down on the surface, that sound can be heard for miles around, which Kaique will be demonstrating with an even faster, even louder, high-flying behavior called rinse. Let's hear it for audience participants.
This is what I have